Hey guys, and welcome to our Team Ignite Team Up kickoff call. I'm super excited. I want to share with you guys tonight some of my top 10 tips to help you rock your business out in this next upcoming month and also drive for success to win the cup. So the last time we did Team Cup, well, maybe it was like 2 times ago. I think I was teamed up with Missy and Becky. I think Jen Green, you were on our team, weren't you? And there was one other person. I can't remember who else was on our team. Maybe Jenny Carpenter. But we, no, I can't remember who it was. What?
One of Becky's coaches.
Was it one of Becky's coaches? But we ended up placing number 19 in the entire company out of, I think there was like 900 teams registered at that time. And I'm going to tell you how we did it. So I love to see some of our Team Ignite teams in the top 10 this time because I know we could do it. And really, the secret to this is what we do every single day, right? It's about going out there, being passionate about what we love, what has helped us see these amazing results, what has helped us change our life, and just help others do the same. So how Team Cup works is you get points for Success Club and you get points for rank advancing as well. So the more coaches that you help rank advance, not only do your coaches get the points when they rank advance, but you get points when your personally sponsored coaches rank advance. So normally when your coaches are rank advancing, normally you are too, right? It kind of goes hand in hand. So that's really where all those points come in because I believe when we were number 19, Becky went diamond and Missy went diamond. So then Becky went 1 star. So then it was like I was getting the points, Becky was getting the points, and Missy was getting the points because we were all rank advancing at the same time. So really, that's where the majority of your points, if you want to be in the top 10 or you want to be in that number 1 spot, whatever your goal is, that's where the majority of those points come in, as well as Success Club. I mean, you guys, we have the bonus right now, 3 Success Club points for the all access challenge pack, which is amazing. They've never done this before as long as I've been a coach. So it's really exciting to be able to have that and be able to offer that to our customers because it's giving them a whole year of success, right? It's not just giving them one program and then when they're done and bored with that, what do they do next? They have to buy another program, right? This is giving them the opportunity to be set up for the entire year. So one of my top 10 tips, the number 1, and this I get from my lovely coach Sharon, is make it fun. Like Sharon is all about making her challenge groups fun. She makes them engaging. She makes people want to come back for more. And she's doing that not only in her free challenge groups, but in her paid challenge groups too. So she's always creating this excitement. And she does a lot of prizes and giveaways. If you don't follow her on Facebook, go over and stalk her page because she did something amazing last week where she did this birthday giveaway with her like adorable, cute daughter, Eva. And she had, blowing horns and with the birthday hat. I mean, she was like all in it. And she was giving away a different prize every day through this live video where she asked people to share it. And she asked people to do things like commenting below with saying something nice about someone else, like giving a comment that will brighten somebody's day, something positive. So it wasn't even like really Beachbody related in any way. Like she wasn't asking anybody about their fitness or their health goals. She wasn't asking anybody to join her challenge groups. She was just asking people to promote positivity because that's what she's about. So figure out what you're about. Figure out what your vibe is, what you love. I'm big on personal development. So pretty much every day I share something about personal development. Now personal development has changed my life. Maybe clean eating's your jam. Maybe, that's what you're really about. So talk about it every single day and how it's affected your life in a positive way. And then find some way to tie that in to make it fun and exciting for the people that follow you on Facebook. Think about your why. Think about why you started this in the first place and why you still do this today. Think about how it's changed your life and how you feel now after seeing these results and after starting to do personal development and after drinking this shake. For any of you new coaches out there, I always recommend like start a journal when you first start, like a 14-day Shakeology journal or a 21-day Fix journal, so that you can keep track of how you're feeling and those changes that your body is making and that you're witnessing. So that becomes your story. And then you can take those little changes and every day kind of talk about them a little bit here and there. And don't think that just because you shared your story once, that's it, right? Because only like 30%, maybe 20% now of our friends actually see what we post on Facebook. Kind of depending on, the algorithms that day and how they're changing things, but share your story all the time. I always like to challenge people to share a Throwback Thursday, a Transformation Tuesday, and then on Sunday to post something about why you love the coaching opportunity. Like Sunday nights from 7 to 9 is like prime Facebook time. I don't know about you guys, but my target market is moms. I think a lot of our target market here is moms, right? And their kids are in bed. They're usually watching something fun on TV, and they're usually on their phone scrolling Facebook, right? So that's a prime time to talk about your business. And I'm not saying do it in some salesy way, but I'm saying talk about how it's changed your life, how it's affected you. Becky did an awesome post a couple weeks ago where she shared a picture of me and her when we were like, 6 years old or something. Yeah. And then another picture of us together at Summit and talking about how this business has brought us back together. We've always been friends since we were little, but now, we talk every single day pretty much. And we didn't have that close of a relationship the past couple years until this business. So things like that, like did you reconnect with someone? Or what is it doing for your family? Maybe you went on vacation and got to pay for it in cash, because of your paycheck that week. Think about those little things and how you can connect that to the people that you're talking to. And really just speak to your market. Like, don't go out there and try and talk to everyone when you post. Like, don't try to talk to moms and try to talk to runners and try and talk to dads and try and talk to, working moms, single moms, whatever. Like, find out who your target market is, who your tribe is, and like talk to them, because the more specific you make your posts to cater to them, the more they're going to relate to you and see themselves in your shoes and be able to get that connection with you. Who listens to Darren Daily? Does anyone here listen to Darren Daily? Okay, a couple people do. If you don't, sign up for it. It's amazing. It's like a 3 to 5 minute little snippet. You can get email, text, every single day. And the one today, I think I shared it on Facebook this morning too. It talks about like your motivation and your passion and about, finding that switch and like flipping your switch and finding what motivates you and then thinking about that every day and driving towards that. And hopefully this is that passion that you have for helping people or whatever your mission might be. But sit down and really think about what your mission is here and what you want to do. And then think about doing that every single day. And I know that's something that's helped me a lot is, my mission is to help other moms see results that they never thought possible, because that was me. Like, I was that mom that couldn't lose the weight after having a baby, and I'd never been in that position before, and I was frustrated and I hated the way I felt. So now I like to help other moms do the same thing, is in that situation feel better about themselves. So sit down and think about your mission statement. And what's your why? Like, are you trying to retire your husband? Are you trying to leave your full-time job? Are you trying to have more family time? Like, sit down and really think about that and write that out, because the stronger your why is, the more it's going to drive you to help more people and to help more people feel like the way that you do. I'm only on number 2 and I've been blabbing forever. Sorry. Number 2 is focus on the fundamentals. So stick to the basics. There was a podcast that Becky shared, Christine Dwyer did the other day, and she was talking about snowboarding. I don't know who listened to it, but if you haven't, Becky posted it on the page the other day. It's awesome, awesome podcast. And she really talks about, once we start building, sorry, my husband's outside looking at me through the window and it really creeps me out. He's walking the dog and I saw like a big face in the window. I was like, why? So stick to the basics. She talks about how when you start signing up coaches and you become an emerald or a diamond coach, you start focusing on your coaches, right? And you start focusing on helping them get to the next level. And then you start seeing all these shiny objects in your way. And you're like, oh, I need to make a training for my coaches. Oh, I need, to have my own website. I need to do this. But then you forget about all the fundamentals and the basics that build your business and that help you have a sustainable business, like the 4 vital behaviors. You should be doing those every single day. So before you go and start, blogging or start working on your website or start making training videos for your team, you need to make sure that first you've completed that power hour and that you've done your workout and that you've drank your shake and that you've heard about it on social media and that you've done your personal development. Because it's not being selfish by any means, but that's what you need to do for yourself and to move your business forward. Because once you stop doing those things, that's when you're going to lose your diamond, or that's when you're going to start seeing coaches go inactive. If you continue to build your business and you're continuing to do those activities every single day, and coaches go inactive or you lose coaches for whatever reason, it's not going to affect your rank and it's not going to bother you as much because you're continually building and continually adding, or you're not, scramming on Wednesday night to find somebody to sign up as a coach so you don't lose your diamond or so you don't lose your emerald or whatever the case may be. So those basics and those fundamentals are the key to your business and the key to success. And it sounds so easy, right? Because it's easy to do, but it's also just as easy not to do. Where we like these shiny little objects, and we like having pretty websites, and we like being able to do blogs. I'm the same. I would rather post on social media sometimes and make a really fun creative post or creative blog than sit and message 30 people, because sometimes, that gets redundant, but that's the way we're going to help people, right? Is by sending those messages and by reaching out to people and making those connections and making them real. I think when you just focus on not the numbers, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I need to send 30 messages right now. No, I want to make 30 real connections with people today. I want to find out what their problem is, and I want to find a solution for them. And that might be a challenge group, and it might not. Shakeology might not be the best fit for them. Maybe the performance supplements will be. Maybe it won't be any of our products, but maybe I can get them into my clean eating group, and I can teach them how to eat right, or I can help them start drinking more water, or I can help them become more confident by suggesting some personal development books that really worked for me. So it's not just about those numbers and about sitting down and, powering out your teamsy or powering out your power hour, but it's about finding out what these people need and how you can help them in any way you can. And that's where inviting comes in. That's number 3. You should always have something to invite to. So if you're not already planning to, I would highly, highly recommend to get a free challenge on your calendar. If it's not next week, as soon as possible. I'm running a free clean eating group starting on the 6th. We'll have the team challenge guide, should be ready by Friday, so that you guys can all use that. All you have to do is kind of, edit it to fit your needs and make it your own and personalize it a bit. And then you have a meal plan and a shopping list, as well as a full challenge guide that you can use for a free clean eating group, or do some kind of other free group. Becky, aren't you doing a push-up plank group? And I know Sharon did a plank group before and worked really well. You had a great turnout from that. I'm
doing mine based off Sharon's, and I just added in the push-ups, and it's awesome. Going in day 2, it's really doing good.
And Sharon, do you have that posted in the Team Ignite page?
The plank group information? No, but I can post it in there.
Can you share that? That would be great. Because everybody wants a killer core, right? So who wouldn't want to join the free plank challenge?
We have, we're doing a squat, not even squat, it's a booty challenge, and it's got 75 people in it. It's huge, and it's awesome. So I can post for that too.
That would be awesome. So Sharon's going to share with in the Team Ignite page so that you have some options for free groups. So there's no reason not to run one, because all you have to do is create the group and run it and find people to invite to it, because we're giving you all of the media that you need for it. So don't be scared to invite either. You have to find the fine line between being salesy and inviting them to your group. A real easy way that I'll ask someone if they're interested in my clean eating group after we're having a conversation is just, I don't know if you'd be interested, but I run these free clean eating groups every single month. And I provide a meal plan and shopping list with healthy recipes. And if anything, it's a great place to get new recipes every single month. Almost every single person, I would say 99% of people I say that to are like, oh yeah, that does sound interesting. I love recipes. And then I just say, no, awesome. If you just register with me real quick here, this doesn't cost you anything. It just assigns me as your coach and I'll get you added into the group. And 9 times out of 10, they'll go register and I'll add them to the group. And now I have them as a customer. So now I can start talking to them about what their health and fitness goals are and start seeing if there's another challenge or another good fit for them. Number 4, help them see the value in Shakeology and on-demand and how it relates to them. So if you haven't seen the value in Shakeology training that I did, it's on my YouTube page, and I should be in the Team Ignite page as well. But I think it's very beneficial to understand why Shakeology is so important. We know why it's important because we understand the value in it and probably will never stop drinking it because of how it makes us feel. But sometimes when people see that price tag, they get sticker shock, right? And they're like, whoa, $129 for a shake. But what you have to do is help them break it down, like thinking about what do they do every day that costs between $4 and $5 a day? How much would it cost them to go buy a healthy meal at a restaurant when they're out? Or are they doing something every day that's unhealthy that they can replace? Maybe going to Starbucks every day, drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee, drinking Red Bull, soda, smoking, whatever it may be. Like, what are they doing that's unhealthy that they can replace that cost? And sometimes when you calculate it all out, you can actually help them save money by going on Shakeology. So definitely check out that training. I can post it to the top of the Team Ignite page as well, because it will really help you explain the value in Shakeology and help you relate that to everyone's individual needs, like helping them figure out if they're nutrient deprived, because that's what Shakeology is you have to position it as a nutrient-dense meal replacement shake and not just a protein shake, because that's not what it is. Because if you position it as just something to help them lose weight, well, then when they lost all the weight, why do they need to drink it, right? So you're not going to have that longevity with customers or coaches if that's how you're setting it up. Like, hey, this will help you lose weight. Yes, it does aid in weight loss, but you got to remember all the other benefits that it has as well. And then the value of on-demand. And we talked about this a little bit already in the beginning where, we're setting them up for success for the entire year. If anybody's like me, gets ADD with workout programs, when you're like 2 weeks in, you're like, okay, what's next? I'm ready to switch it up already and do something different. Like, it's really hard for me to stick to a program and stay focused on it because I like doing different things all the time. I don't know. It's just my personality. And I see you guys shaking your head, and that some of you are just like me. But that's what on-demand's for. And yes, they are going to see the best results if they follow a program start to finish. But if you know they have that ADD with workouts, then it's great because you can get them started on a short program, maybe like the 21-day fix or Core to Force, something that's 21 to 30 days. And then when they complete that, help them start a new program so that they can constantly be seeing results, constantly be having goals. Because if they start out with a weight loss goal, after that, what's next? They're not just going to stop having goals, right? We all want to get a killer six-packs to rock those bikinis in the summer, right? Or we all want to have sexy arms to rock our tank tops. So you're always going to have a fitness goal that you're working towards. And it's important to understand how your customers understand why that's important and why they should always be working towards something. And that's where on-demand comes in and is such a great value. Plus Fixate, right? So they get the Fixate cooking show. Also, if you didn't know, they also become a club member. So they have access to Team Beachbody as a club member, meaning they get access to all the meal plans, or they can go in there and they can put in their calorie content and then they can print off a meal plan for the week. So it makes meal planning totally seamless for them. Oh my gosh, Jenny, do you have a puppy? So cute. I just noticed. So adorable. All right.
I have 3 of them here. She's just awake.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Giving me puppy fever again. I can barely keep the one I have now alive though. All right. So we talked about running a free challenge. So number 5 is run a free challenge. That really builds that value and trust with your new customers, and it helps them see results quickly. So in that 5 days that they're seeing these results from these exercises you're showing them, or from the Shakeology they're trying, or the clean eating they're doing for the first time, they're going to get kind of hooked, right? That's how a lot of you guys became coaches, is you started in clean eating groups, you saw the results, and you were like, hey, I want more, right? I want to keep losing weight. I want to keep feeling great. So you joined a challenge group, and then you became a coach. And that's really what we want to help people do, is see those results so we see them through that transition. And number 6, adding to your network. So you need to make sure every single day you're adding new people, you're talking to new people, reaching out of your comfort zone. And if you're, sitting there like, I've added everybody I know, I don't like adding random people to my page. I totally get that. I post pictures of my kids all the time. I don't want random people seeing pictures of my kids and what's going on in my life like that. So start a conversation with them first. There are different networking groups that you can join. I just got into one that's called Moms Love Marketing. And, there's, I would say, a lot of positives about the group. There's a few negatives as well, but I think you're going to see that with any group. I feel like I'm getting sold a lot by people. I got asked to join like 3 teams today for people that I never even talked to before. And they were like, hey, I think you'd be great on my team. And I was like, hey, if you knew anything about me, you'd know that I already have a huge team and I don't need to be on another one. So it's like, it's a great example of what we don't want to do, right? We don't want to be those salesy people that just ask for a sale or ask somebody to join our team. You want to build that relationship. You want to make sure that it's a right fit for them, because if any of those 3 people knew me, they would know it wasn't a right fit to ask me to join somebody else's team. If they even followed me, they would probably know that. So it's making sure that you are building those relationships and meeting new people and connecting with them and having conversations with them. And then when the moment's right, asking them if there's anything that you can do to assist them in their health and fitness goals. When somebody likes one of my posts or comments on one of my posts, I'll reach out to them and just say, hey, thanks for the love. I really appreciate you liking that post. Are you working on any health and fitness goals yourself? And that's like a really easy way to open it up and to ask them what they're doing. And a lot of times they will ask, and they'll say, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm working on this, or I see you doing this, and I'd love to know more about this. And they'll kind of open it up for you. Number 7, 7-day Shakeology challenge. If you've never done one of these, Sharon and her coaches, Brianne and Val, that are on, ran an unbelievable one a couple months ago that I was a part of. And now it's something that I think we're going to do every single month because it was so successful. I have an invite right now in my Get Fit with Jen page if you guys want to see it. I think I posted it in the Team Ignite page too. But if you haven't done this yet, I definitely recommend it. Get them to try Shakeology, because most of the time once they try it, they love it, right? They love the feelings. They love being able to, most people drink a chocolate shake every single morning. So it's getting them to try it and have fun with it, posting about different ideas, how they can make their shakes, posting about different benefits of it, and having fun, giving away prizes. So that's a great opportunity for them to try out Beachbody On Demand too. They can try out that free 30-day trial. So if they love the shakes and they love the On Demand, then they can lead into getting an All Access Challenge pack. Number 8 is make sure you're running a fitness challenge. And if you're not running one and don't have one planned yet for February, definitely get that on your calendar. Create an event, invite, team up with who's ever on your Team Cup team, and run one together as a team. And the bigger the challenges, I know sometimes they can be overwhelming, like the 95 people we have in our health bet right now. It's a little hard to keep up with all those posts every single day, but it's a lot of fun. And I have to say, it's the most motivating challenge group I've ever been in, because seeing that every single day and seeing all the different people being able to be motivated by what we're doing and changing their life and feeling different about themselves, it's just really inspiring to see all of that. So make sure that's something that you're teaming up with your team to do. Number 9, if you have coaches, if you're an Emerald or Diamond coach, make sure you're supporting your coaches and you're guiding them, but you're not dragging them along. You can't want it more than they do. So work with the willing and the people that want to advance and that want to work their business. Spend your time with them. And the people that don't, you're there when they're ready, right? Because it's going to be a different time in everyone's life. Sharon was a discount coach for 18 months. Did absolutely nothing but took the 25% off discount and then all of a sudden decided she wanted to work the business and help people. And she went diamond in 90 days, 91 days, maybe it was. Wasn't it 91 days? So, it can happen. Raven was my very first coach, right? And she worked the business a little bit in the beginning, took a little break, had a couple kids in the meantime, I think, right? And now she's back working the business again. So, the time has to be right for people. And the time, they have to be willing to give it their all to see results in this business as far as becoming a diamond coach. You have to have your head in the game to be able to do that. So work with those people, work with the people that want the help. And number 10, make it about them, not about you. Whether that's your coach or whether that's your challenger, whether that's your customer, it's got to be about whatever you can do to help them. Yes, a lot of time it's going to help you too, right? With Success Club points and commissions and rank advancements and all those other shiny objects that are in there. But if you just simply focus on what you can do to help them better their life in any which way, it's going to come back to you. And it will come back in the Success Club points and the commissions and the rank advancements and everything else like that. But if you're truly just there to help that you can, you guys will kill Team Cup.
Who was it, you?
That's all I got for you guys. Does anybody have any questions, comments? Anything? Nothing? All right, let me hear some of your team names. Kelly, what's your team name?
Oh, sorry.
What?
What's your team name? I want to hear your team names.
Team Transformers.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice. Sharon, what's your team? Oh, you guys are like the SWAS girls or something, aren't you? What is it?
Yeah, Swastastic.
Fantastic. I wasn't very creative. I just said Team Ignite because I was registering like 10 minutes before for the Beachbody Champions page, so I could get us in on all the raffles. Becky, what's yours?
Team Motivate.
Team Motivate. Awesome. And then Missy, what's your team? Are you with Becky, or do you Melody did your own? Are you muted?
Melody.
Melody did your own.
Melody's our captain. She took over this time.
Oh,
it's
Melody's team captain.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Melody, what's your team name, girl? I know everybody's muted, so it's hard to talk. Say it again.
Sweethearts.
What was it, sweethearts?
Salty.
Salty sweethearts. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let me guess. Stacy's on your team? No, I'm just kidding. Yes. I can say that. Stacy loves me. And then who else? Who else is on a team that I missed? Jen Green. Is yours Puppies in Paradise? What is the name of your team?
The Fit and Furriest.
Nice. The Fit and Furious. I love it.
No, Furriest. Furry.
The furriest, like dogs? Yeah.
Like dogs, yeah, because we're all dog moms. Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Well, I'm excited. Thanks for getting on this call tonight, guys. I'm really excited to see what everybody does in February with their team. I definitely recommend doing weekly Zoom calls with just, your 5 members of your team, strategizing together what you guys can do to, rack out your points. I'm going to open a Facebook page. I think did Becky do it? Yeah, Becky was going to open a Facebook page to put us all in so that we can stay motivated and inspire each other throughout the entire month for all of those people that are playing on Team. And if you have any questions or, share ideas that are working for you in that page, definitely use that page to support each other because we all are on one team in the end. But I think maybe we should throw a prize in for the winning team. What do you think, Becky? Should we come up with something for the winning team? All right. Well, I don't know what that is yet because I can't think of it right now. But we'll figure something out and we'll post it in the group and we'll have a fun little prize for whatever team wins. So if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out and we'll get everybody placed in that group. Do you have something? Charlie, go ahead.
Yes, I do. So you mentioned the 7-day Shakeology Challenge groups. Is there a specific guide that you guys have used for that was really, worked really well?
I don't think you don't have a guide, Sharon, do you? We were just kind of assigning out with between the coaches, like one person would do daily motivation, one person would do like a Shakeology recipe, one person would do a Shakeology tip or like ingredients. And then when we did it over the holiday, we did Shakeology on a shelf, which was really fun. So like the elf on a shelf where they had to take like a funny picture of their shake doing something. That was super fun. We didn't have a lot of people participate except the coaches for some reason. I think I had like one of my customers was really all that did the pictures, but like we had fun as coaches doing it. Sharon and Brianne had a little competition going on and who could have the better one every day. So like we had fun with it. So, but I don't think we had a guide, right, Sharon?
I don't have a guide. We do have like a collection of recipes for the different flavors. We actually might have 2 guides. I'll have to look because I think Brianne has one as well. So we could post that in the Team Ignite page so that's just an easy document. That way it gives them, everyone gets the calendars with the bag, but when you give them samples, they don't know what to do with that. So we give them a nice little document that has several recipes for each flavor, and then they can go and pick based on what flavors they got, which recipes they like. And then, I can throw together a quick little document, like a 1-pager that just is sort of a little coach's outline for how to run the group. Like you said, Jen, there was just different posts throughout the day, check-in. We didn't require any kind of meal plan, but I think we gave one as an option. Like if you want some recipes, we always give bonus stuff. So bonus recipes, bonus desserts. We always gave them. Brianne, did we do fitness? I know with the December one, we did the Beachbody On Demand, and there was a different workout for each day. But when we ran our usual Shakeology challenge, did we have a fitness component or no?
No, we didn't.
Mm-mm. It was just getting them to try the shakes and focus on them, how different they felt, just changing that one thing instead of trying to change everything at once. Because some people, they needed to go slower with it and just try the shakes and see how that went. And then it kind of gives them motivation, like, oh, maybe I can do more.
Mm-hmm. And you can always use On Demand like we did in the holiday one, where if you do want to have that fitness aspect, you can just create a calendar where they're trying a different workout every day. Mm-hmm. Or they can follow the BOD challenge that's on there because they post a different workout at the top of On Demand for that every day. So you could use that too.
Yeah.
Any other?
Awesome.
Yeah. Stacey, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, Sharon, in the 7-day, I went back and not the December one, but the first one you did. Mm-hmm. And you said you just said that you used like dessert recipes, obviously using Shakeology. Did you find that was received well?
People really were interested in the mug cakes, probably because those are pretty simple. The problem with doing that is a lot of times when people pay for the sample, they don't really want to like waste it on like a baked good. They want to drink it as a shake. Like that's what they're signing up for. So I had a few people try the mug cakes, but I can't say that anybody really took advantage. I should say anybody that just tried the samples. We had some of our like discount coaches and some of my Shakeology HD customers that wanted in because they wanted to try different flavors. They certainly appreciated the dessert recipes and the baking recipes. But for people that are just starting out, it's great for them to know that I almost do it for show. Like, hey, by the way, you can also use Shakeology for this. I don't know that anyone during the 7 days, besides the mug cakes, took that step, but at least you are telling them that that's something they can do.
And I have meal plans posted in the Team Ignite page. Charlie, I just thought about that too. If you go under files, there's 4 weeks and they just say challenge group meal plan. So you guys are feel free to use that. I think that's what we use for the holiday one is one of those. I use them every month for my challenge groups. So you guys feel free to use those too. Anything else?
I've added all the coaches that either I knew that was doing Team Cup or I was friends with. Kelly, Jen, Charlie, Raven, I just added you into the Team Cup page, so make sure you guys add your coaches in there since I don't know who's all on the team, and I might not be friends with them. So you guys just were added. Everyone else is in the group already. But if I'm missing someone, please add them in there.
I'll take a look at that too when we get off. Awesome. Thanks for doing that, Becky.
No problem.
Anybody else?
If anyone has a better cover photo, put it in there. I just threw something in there. It's not very.
I just stole one of each buddies for
Yes.
I was all excited to whip it together today. A crazy couple weeks in my house over here, so I didn't have time to create one. Anybody else? Nope, we're good. All right. Well, thanks for getting on, guys. I appreciate it. I'm super excited to see what everybody's going to do this month. And let's use the group to support each other. And let's see, can we all take top 10? How awesome would that be if all Team Ignite was in the top 10?
Take down the Canadians.
Yeah, the Canadians always win, you guys. We have to beat up the Canadians. Every year they do. Plus, there's cool prizes. So make sure you check out the prizes and share it with your teams. And I will chat with you guys soon. We are going to have our team call on February 15th. It's usually on the second Tuesday, but because of Valentine's Day, we decided to move it to Wednesday. And Sharon is going to the Dream Extreme Coach Camp in Chicago. So she's going to be bringing all the amazing back from Christina and Coach Camp and sharing it with us. So make sure you're live on that call or listen to the playback. I'll post the playback, so go ahead and share it with your team on your team pages, and look forward to an awesome month, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.